Hi everyone, I am back. I crawled out underneath my craft table and I kind of started my palette to paint with, but I didn't actually like mix anything because I feel like mixing paint is the funnest part. The part that you guys don't get to see very often. So, I used, these. There we go. There we go. So, whatever is. I might need to add more yellow to that though. Because, wow, that is not a green. Me, I'm gonna just leave it. Also me, that's not gonna work. Okay. That's much better of a green. It's still very blue though. Whatever. We'll just deal with it. And yes, I am just painting with, or stirring my paints with a plastic paintbrush. It's fine. It's fine. I've got plain yellow, plain red, plain blue. This is going to be my orange. And again, hello, I did not add enough actual yellow to make it orange. That's not orange. That's like a reddish orange. But it's not an orange. Yeah, that's better. We want bright colors. The last ones were kind of pastel-y. So, then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to mix this one so I don't have to clean off my brush. This is supposed to be a brown. Let's see if brown happens. No, that is not looking very brown. That is looking very blue. And again, I think I need to add more yellow. Just add more yellow. That's the solution to everything. If I have to add more red, I'll add more red. But that blue is just overpowering. Wow. It's still not a brown. Maybe I just can't make brown. And that just now looks green. I'll throw a little red in. Just a tiny little red. Tiny little red. There we go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't have a brown. Because that looks like an olive green as opposed to a brown. That's looking more brown. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's brown. Not a perfect shade of brown, but you know, it's a brown. I think I might need just a tiny little bit of more red because it's still very green. Oh. Great. Here we go. We'll just throw that in my little cup of water over there. Contaminate that. Okay. That is a much better brown. Okay. Much better brown. And then I'm gonna wet my brush off and make a purple over here. And of course, that's not enough red, because this blue is just overpowering all the colors. And I think in order for it to be a purple I like, I might have to add some white. Because the last time I made purple, I just didn't like it. I'm gonna add a drop of white. There we go. Just a tiny drop. Not a lot. I don't even think that white will change the color that much, except for to just make it look less maroony and more purpley. There we go. That looks way more purpley. I kind of wonder if I should add some white to that brown. I've got white on my palette, so I can just add that if I need to. Okay, so now I've got purple. Yay! Now we have all the colors, right? Right. Well, you know, basic colors. I've got yellow, I've got green, I've got orange, I've got red, I've got blue, I've got brown, I've got purple. That's all the basics, right? And then I have white, plenty of white. I don't have any black, and I'm fine with that too. And wow, color mixing has taken a long time. But that's just part of it. So I've got postcards, and I don't actually think the postcards are gonna, oh, it did stick. Shocker. Okay. We're just doing a quick background real quick. I might need more blue. I'm going to take some white and just very quickly whitewash. And you might think, why are you whitewashing something that's already painted white? It's not painted white. That's why. It is not. That is the gesso. Wow. And look at that. You can see the paper texture. I don't want that. See those little dots? That's the paper texture, even though I gessoed it. Okay. And again, I'm not liking that. I don't know why it's so textury. That is not light enough. I'm wanting a blue sky. And I think that's better. And then I want some grass. And so I'm gonna ooh, I hate that. I'm saying I hate the dots. I don't like that. That's not good. It's not what I'm wanting. I'm wanting, like, not to see dots. This is, see, can you see those dots? Like, that's not good. That's bad. And I know this looks really messy, but the tape line is right there. So you won't actually see the bottom part. So I don't actually have to worry about what that looks like. I just need to make sure that the grass all drags down. And so there we go. We've got a start of a background. I don't even know what I'm going to use the brown for. Maybe I'll use the brown on the next one. This one's just a blue sky. So I am going to stop filming this. And I'm going to go on and I'm going to film the background of the next one. But you're not going to see it like that. Because I think I'm going to do these ones in order. Where it's background, painting, finishing. You know. You know. You know. So I'll do 4 of these with these colors because I did the previous 4 with the same batch of colors. And I kind of like the second ones way better than the first ones. I don't know. But I'm going to do these. Okay.